Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching this out there on the World Wide Web. This is Jeremy Geelan for SYS-CON TV. We are here at 9th Cloud Expo, Silicon Valley, as is Dina Rosenberg, which must mean we're talking Broadview Networks. Dina, welcome to Cloud Expo.
Well, thank you. It's good to be here.
And, you know, you're a first-timer, so that makes you very, very valuable for us, because I can ask you how Cloud Expo seems to be going for you.
Oh, it's wonderful. There's so many people and things to see and really a lot to learn.
And I mean, can you imagine one of the things that people still want to learn when they come to Cloud Expo is, what is cloud computing? They're still asking. What do you say when people ask you that?
Well, I think cloud computing is probably one of the most overused terms out there. And it means many different things to different people. I like to think of cloud computing as basically the internet. And what I mean is you can access the same tools and services that you would on your premise just via the internet. And via the internet doesn't mean that there's a security risk. I think that some of the most commonly seen products out there are infrastructure as a service, such as your virtual and dedicated servers, platform as a service, development frameworks, such as Microsoft Azure, and software as a service. And I think that most people would agree that the latter is the most mature, such as Google, Microsoft 365, and Salesforce.
And people, I mean, they're coming to Broadview like they're coming to everyone else. Cloud. But what are they buying into from you? What is it that makes you the people I should be coming to?
Well, I think a lot of organizations are facing many challenges out there. I'm talking to a customer right now, and they have a very robust IT department, but they can't really afford to keep the staffing necessary to keep that model running. And I have another customer who wants to keep a competitive edge, but the infrastructure that they would have to pay to build out is just beyond their reach. And then I have another retail customer who, if their point-of-sale machines had ever gone down, they would stand to lose quite a bit of revenue. And I think cloud really leads you to using those types of services and preventing those things. Especially with the way the economy is today, organizations need to increase their productivity and their efficiency and reduce their costs and their risk. Cloud really empowers those.
So it's quite interesting. So we hear so much about that cost side of it, but you're really underlining also the reliability side of it. Why would you want to run all this yourself? You can just have the reliability that we're experts in.
Well, I think that we need to rationalize the business model. I mean, most businesses are interested in increasing their revenue, reducing their expenses. And as far as increasing revenues, cloud really allows you to do that. It gives you continuous and guaranteed uptimes, a faster time to the marketplace, enhanced mobility, and just an overall competitive stance in the marketplace.
What is the Broadview Network story? Where does that name come from? How long have you been around?
Well, we've been around since 1996, started out as a local competitive exchange carrier in the world of POTS, and increased our services, added on T1s, MPLS, managed services, voice over IP. We've been doing that for quite some time, which is a cloud-based voice service. And really, we have over 75,000 endpoints, really one of the biggest carriers in that regard. So we've been doing cloud since before cloud was cloud.
And can you detect, Dina, already, and we've had 2 days, and I know that your exhibit has been busy, can you yet tell, are there new customers coming that maybe you weren't expecting, new verticals, new types of business?
I think there's many different folks here. It's a unique show. We're getting other carriers coming to us to see how we can partner with them. We're getting end users who are coming to us who are small businesses and want to know how this is going to fit in for them. And then even larger customers who may have built out some of their own cloud services, but there still may be a play in it for them as well.
So what would be your advice? If I'm somebody, what are my most likely pain points going to be? You've talked about one of them. I don't want to go down. I've got POS at stake here. What are other pain points of bringing people to you? I mean, you sound like almost like a doctor. I can help you. We can help you. Broadview are the place that will solve these problems. What other kind of pain points?
Well, I think really continuous uptime is a big pain point for customers. It's quite expensive to build out the infrastructure that you would need as an individual customer that we as a cloud provider, since we're doing it for a group of people, can do for our customers. And we really have a very unique setup where we have 3 data centers out of the blast zone in the middle of the country, and everything is duplicated in each of those data centers. Everything is redundant within each data center, and if I were to lose that data center, I can stand you up within 1 to 4 hours, and that would be with a full outage in an entire data center if it was to go away. And it's just the type of service that businesses can't afford to do on their own, but cloud gives them a very predictable operating monthly expense without the capital outlay and the redundancy and protection that they really are looking for.
That's the key to this, isn't it, Dina? I mean, it is pay as you go. There is no huge outlay, and it's not just hype.
That's absolutely true. It isn't just hype. And the real value of cloud comes in that virtual IT environment. That's where you see your most savings that you can get out there, and the biggest bang for your buck, as well as the most protection.
So let's imagine the people following us, let's imagine they're SMBs, say. What should we say to them? If they'd love not to have to really, it's not that they don't want to come to the cloud, but all the decisions, all the research, can they just come to you and trust you to guide them through the labyrinth?
Well, that's a great question. And one of the things that we do at Broadview specifically is you don't just come to us and you pick 1 from column A and 2 from column B. We go through a very comprehensive process where we really dig into every application that you have, how it works, how it interacts with your users, and what is the best for you as an individual customer.
So you help customize it.
Exactly. We tailor-make it for each and every company.
It does sound like quite a value prop. I'm getting excited about this.
Oh, good. Everyone else is well.
And what about bigger? Now, what if I'm a big, as you say, even other carriers are talking to you? That's a pretty good reference right there.
Well, bigger companies, there's a play for it as well. It really depends on, again, custom. It's their specific applications and what it is they're looking to gain from it. But again, I think our biggest value add in cloud services is the comprehensive, detailed discussions we have with our customers and making sure that the offerings we have work for them and could be stood up for them in the right way to benefit them.
So what should someone do now? I know they're watching and they immediately want now to connect with you. They want to start doing business with you. Where should we send them? To the website?
You could send them to broadviewnet.com. That is our website, absolutely. And you can reach out to us through there or through me.
Or through Dina Rosenberg. Get it there. I'm sure she's very easy to Google and find. They should do it.
Absolutely.
Don't delay. I'm sure we'll see you in June in New York when Cloud Expo will be even bigger.
Absolutely.
And when Broadview Networks will be even bigger.
Absolutely. Bigger and bigger each and every day.
Each and every day. Mainly because of the extraordinary character of Dina Rosenberg, who's driving all of this excellence. Thank you, Dina, for joining us here. I know we have such little time. We could go on talking forever. Thank you for following along out there in the World Wide Web. It's Jeremy Geelan for SYS-CON TV saying goodbye from us both in Silicon Valley.